Completely forgot Tuesday streams existed. Stream started. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Hmm? Hello, what's up? What do you mean? Huh? Huh? What do you mean changing news gender today? Huh? What are you going about, Lance? What arrow? Oh, you mean the day symbol? Have you never paid attention to my thumbnails? Wow. You might notice that on Mondays I have the moon symbol. On Tuesdays I have the Mars symbol. On Wednesdays I have the Mercury symbol. On Thursdays I have the Jupiter symbol. On Fridays I have the Venus symbol. On Saturdays I have the Saturn symbol. And on Sundays I have the Sun symbol. Yeah. Yeah, but every symbol in my thumbnails have a specific meaning. Yeah. It actually matches the day of the week. Yes. Yeah. Indeed. Indeed. That actually makes me curious about something. Hold on. Quick Google search. 3, I'm looking the symbols for all the planets. I'm curious about something. Three, 6, 9, 10, 11. Huh. Because they are counting the moon and the sun. Interesting. 11, you say? Huh. Interesting. Hold on. Ah, I was right. Wait.
E.
Wait. Okay, I'm going to add this to my lore stuff. Huh. Hmm. You should clear how convoluted purpose have potential to be. Hello, they said. Hello. Yes. Just because you mentioned the symbols, I was like, wait, have I considered this particular aspect of those symbols? And then I look it up just to make sure it actually was there. And I'm like, it is there. Okay, this is going to be fun. Yeah. But yeah, I just figured out some stuff. Yes. By the way, when you're talking about the puzzles, I was the other day trying to like figure out the level of difficulty from one of the puzzles I made, right? And I was like, okay, so you have a... Should I like... Well, I don't think like explaining the puzzle is going to be make it any like easier to solve. So let me do this. So you see, you have 3 colors. Let's say you have a red. I wish there was like an easier way to change colors in this thing. You have red, you have green, and you have blue, right? Okay, that's not a B. Never mind. Let's just use it. Red. Okay, you have 3 colors, right? Red, green, and blue. That's not an error. An error. Red, green, and blue. Why is drawing with the mouse so hard? Okay. Imagine you have those 3 colors, right? And you have a bunch of symbols. What the symbols are don't really matter for the puzzle. But just imagine you have a set of symbols, right? Let's just say this each is a different symbol, right? So, imagine you have a platform for each symbol, right? So you have the same amount of platforms as you have as the symbols. And now we're going to give you a... How do I represent this? Imagine a box where the top half has a symbol of one type and the bottom part has a different one. You can only place symbols that are identical into each other, right? And you have a bunch of these boxes where the top and the bottom are each of a different symbol. Think about it like dominoes, right? That you need to match like the The one you explained some time ago? Yes, I was doing like some mathematical calculations to see what amount of symbols should I use. And I discovered something really funny. So, you have this, basically a box where you have a symbol on top and at the bottom, where each symbol can be different, right? And that doesn't... You have like a box with one symbol on top, one symbol on the bottom. You can only move a box from the top of a box to another or onto a platform, right? And you can only do that if the symbol match, right? Okay, every time you move a box, whatever these symbols are, the one on top and bottom, will cause the corresponding platforms of those two symbols to change color from red to green to blue, right? It will cycle through them. And you can only move boxes when the platforms are of the same color. So if you have a platform here with the boxes on top, you can only move between platforms that are the same color and the symbols match, right? And once you move a box from one place to another, whatever the symbols of the box were will trigger the platform's colors to change, right? And the puzzle is that you need to put all the symbols that are the bottom part. For example, if you have the moon symbol in the bottom, you have to put all the boxes with the moon symbol on the platform for the moon symbol, right? And you can only win the puzzle by making that happen for every platform, right? So I was like making calculations to see the level of difficulty. And let's just say it became a level where even a computer will have like trouble figuring out the solution once I reach 9 symbols. Like, for example, if there is only one platform, you basically win by default, right? 2 platforms, you can literally just win in 2 moves, right? With 3 platforms, suddenly you have like 9 different boxes in combinations of symbols, and it becomes significantly harder, right? But it's still doable. Then you go to 4, and you now have 16 different boxes with the platforms changing colors, right? And then if you go to 5, that becomes 25, right? But mind you, it's not just an exponential. You are actually like increasing the level of difficulty by 3 factorial because of the colors of the platform, right? So once you go over 5, the level of difficulty just explodes to the point, even if you had a computer like trying to solve it, it becomes nonsensically like hard even for algorithms like A* and those that are like very like optimized to function correctly, because of the thing where you can only move a box if they match the symbol where they are going, right? And because moving boxes makes other stuff like unstuck, basically opens new move possibilities, and is like non-obvious that you might be going in circles. Right? You can have like a loop that can be like n moves, right? And that n can be any number. Yeah. And that's when I figured out that I might have made like a bit of a monster. But it's a very interesting monster. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So it is a really like interesting puzzle. I like it. I love it. But I discovered there is, beyond the difficulty of the puzzle, there is another major flaw of the puzzle I designed. You see, I'm currently like explaining it. Gonna look forward to the speedrunners and fastest in like 16. Yeah. I bet the speedrunners will be trying to look like skip the puzzle any way they can. So beyond the difficulty, right? Right now I'm like explaining it as like boxes, right? But there is a very big issue here. How do I represent this within a game that is a 2D Zelda top-down game? Because like I said, just with 5 platforms, it becomes 25 boxes, right? Imagine the boxes like stack on top of each other. Wouldn't that be like significantly difficult to see what symbols are on the box? Just imagine the amount of pixels I have to work with when you think about it, because my sprites are like max 32 pixels, right? So I realized that making the symbols could be like kinda difficult. To represent. I will have to like maybe add like an examine function where I give you like a zoom in version of the boxes, but that means you cannot really see all towers at the same time, only one at a time. And that means the difficulty of the puzzle increases, right? Because you cannot see the whole game at the same time, just a piece. So that's now a problem. and I don't know what to do. So yeah, I just made a puzzle that is nonsensically difficult because I made it like conceptually. I never actually imagined how it would look when in the game. Yeah. Okay, eat something. Don't die, Ricardo. But yeah, I realized I might have made a bit of a monster when it comes to that puzzle in particular, which is interesting. Me. I kind of want to make like a prototype of the puzzle and publish it just to see what people think. Maybe my predictions that is too hard is me exaggerating a little bit. Maybe. Yes. Maybe. I can see like people being like, this is impossible. Yeah, because the thing is that I cannot really guarantee that there will be a solution to the puzzle because the computer cannot really solve it by itself. It's not like clean like program that I can actually work with it, right? So how do I make it so it's like guaranteed that you can actually solve it? The thing I could do is maybe have a reroll button. Maybe that would make it like bearable. But that would mean you will have to sacrifice whatever progress you made. And that could be painful. Yeah. So that's interesting. Should I make like a bunch of prototypes of puzzles that I have in mind and see how people like receive them? That would be interesting. Maybe. Yes. Also, I had an idea yesterday when I was like reading my server's like configuration of the Discord server, and I noticed that I can put like an animated GIFs for the icon of the server, and I was like, what if I put one of my little sprites there? Wouldn't that be like nice? Yeah. How do you upload like GIFs to as emotes? I've been wondering also.
Hello everyone.
Hello Mundo, welcome, welcome. Isn't it lovely how ambulances seem to wait for the moment they are right in front of my house to turn on the sirens? Anyways, shall we begin the development? Then. Yeah.
Completely forgot Tuesday's streams existed. Stream started.
Tuesdays.
Hello. E. Hello everyone.
Hello. Okay. So I have this like current animation of this, right? So how about we do one that is like facing front and one that is facing back? I'm not really sure how to do this, actually. I suppose I would like center her, right? That would be one option. Okay. How about can I just duplicate this? Yes, I can. Oh, I just have effect spot. So let me just save a new copy. One moment, so I don't lose this one. Okay. Let's see. First, I suppose we should like center the eyes, maybe.
Element of surprise.
That actually was element of surprise. Okay. Something like that. And I will just grab this. Can I flip this? Select, modify, flip horizontal. Ah, wait. That looks weird. That actually looks quite weird. Let's see. I just need to modify this to be a little bit more centered. Maybe. That looks kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Actually, I suppose we can work with this. Let's enter the rest of the stuff. looks like an alien currently. Uh, okay. Okay, this is going to be harder than I thought it was going to be. Huh. Just going to let this run since it's comfortable? You mean my stream? Is that what you're referring to? Charming as always. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Let's see. I need to first do this. Just so I can have like a good outline of the hair. The sprite looks bored. It kinda does. Okay. That looks kinda good. And I can just get rid of this. I feel like it maybe lacks a bit of volume. It is kinda squished, right? that I think about it, shouldn't I like... Hold on. Okay. Let me do something. What if I like make it a bit more like that, and then I can center everything else? Okay. I feel like there is something else with the hair. It should be a bit like that. Let's move everything else first. I see, maybe it's because the eyes are like not quite on the right position. I felt like the hair felt a bit off. There we go. I displace everything to the center, right? So now, what I'm going to do is just remove this, move that a bit, and then I will just copy and paste. That doesn't look right. I suppose that's the best. I feel like there is a little bit far apart. I do indeed feel like they are a bit too far apart. Yeah. Maybe it's the perspective? How would you feel if you got defeated by the power influencer from a similar VS? I will actually murder someone. You have no idea how much I hate that thing. Yes. Let me see. I need to make this look like coherent. I think the hair is the most important thing here. That looks a bit much. It doesn't look quite right. Yeah, it doesn't look quite right. You can tell if that's worse than a Sudden Deus Machina. Both are really shitty, I'm not gonna lie. I really dislike both of them. Pretty much on about the same level. Ah, what the hell happened there? Hmm. It just doesn't look right for some reason. Hmm. Wait. Wow, why does... That is indeed part of the ice, what the fuck? Hmm. It just simply like doesn't look quite right. And I don't know why.
Though his form wavers, his will is fixed, to guard the, a relic of balance and transition, said to pulse in rhythm with the moon.
I feel like it's getting there slowly, but there is still like something off. Oh. You have a feeling that this is an item that defeats the player between floors? That's actually a really good guess, I would say. Yeah. Okay, definitely the eyes are a little bit weird looking. Oh. Really? That looks a bit weird also. Oh, that actually looks good. Hold on. Totally looks good. You remembered a name you suggested, so you don't remember if that was a neglect? The Moonleap Amulet? Ah! Yeah, you did mention something like that. I guess you are going to have to see if it's actually that or not. Yeah. But there is, I will say it right now, there is indeed an item that lets you TP between floors. In fact, I believe I show it on a stream once, right? Something I was experimenting with. Yeah. I did show one that was like, did I not really show you the item actually working? Oh, it actually looks like it's turning away. Interesting. I did show it working. Oh yeah, I didn't have a sprite. That's true. Now I remember. Yeah. And I believe that looks good. Right? It actually doesn't. The eyes look like smaller when it's up front for some reason. I feel like I need them a little bit bigger. Is that too much? Hold on. It is too much. Maybe I just need like extend this a little bit. To make it look like better. Oh, that actually looks good. Hold on. Yeah, that actually looks right. Yeah. That actually still doesn't look quite right, the hair. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I think that actually looks okay. Question mark? I still feel like there is like maybe something a little bit off. Yeah, probably over here. I'm like looking at myself on the stream. Hmm. You feel intimidated? About what? This little sprite? Let me open the original. 1 second. I just wanna see the animation so I can keep it like correct. Okay. So this is the original animation. Right? We start here, then go up, expand and go down. So basically I did the initial animation on the last frame, which is not a good thing. But I can use it as a reference. It's like you were playing Bar Bros and the sprite suddenly turned to your face. That would be intimidating, not gonna lie. Okay, so the goal here is going from here to here. So we go on 1 pixel and shrink everything towards the center, right? Okay, so here I'm going to make a new one. New sprite. And I'm going to just grab everything and move it up 1 frame. Right? Well, the legs stay where they are, I suppose. Right? And along with that, we need to also move the hair like downwards, like that. So here that means I'm going to push this in. On the sides. Right, and I need to do the same for the skirt. So I will just pull this down and in. What happened there? Hold on. What happened to the... Wait. Why is the hand cut off suddenly? Huh. I just noticed that there is like a lack of spikiness in the background. Okay, so we went from here to here. Now we go for the one where the hair goes back up. So I can just duplicate this one and then just move it to the ends, so we can have like the movement a little bit more clean. And then we just move all of this. Next stay the same. So now we have this, right? That is actually a kinda nice like movement. On the next one, we need to go down and expand. Okay. So we duplicate that one. And we go down. Oh wow, you can actually make it look like it's looking down like that, huh? Next is where they are. And here I need just to expand. Okay. You're going to sleep? Okay, good night. Good night, good night. Rest well. Rest well, rest well. Ricardo, see you later. Good night. I'm just going to expand this. Maybe that's a bit too much. Let's move it back in a little bit. Okay. And I can just fill this. Okay. That kind of looks okay. I just need to expand this a little bit. Oh, wait. Not that one, this one. That's a bit much. Okay, that actually looks kinda nice. Yeah. And then I can just remove these frames. And this is the animation we got. Ah, the skill doesn't look quite right. That looks really weird. Damn it. Ah. Maybe not. Maybe that actually looks okay. Huh. Okay. The only issue I have is maybe this. That looks a bit weird. Oh, wait. Okay, that actually looks okay. Yeah. Hmm. What do you guys think? Looking good? Not good at all? Hmm. I think it kinda looks good. Let's save. File. Export sprite sheets. Layer I roll down. Export. So we know what have that. And now let's make the other versions. I'm going to copy this. Copy. And then we paste. Okay, it's the same loop. Now I'm just going to remove lots of details. So first, let me kill these frames. Then I need probably to change probably this one also I need to remove. The body I also need to remove. Actually no, I can just cover it with the hair. So let's see. We start with that. Okay, let's break this a little bit, and I will also add this. Okay. So we have that. It looks okay-ish, not perfect. Let's copy this. And we go to the next frame. And here I'm going to shrink this. So I grab it from there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It actually needs to affect the rest of the hair also. Okay. So around all this needs to get affected by it. Okay. We said this needs to expand there. And then go down. Oh, it actually looks kind of nice like that. Huh. Yeah, actually looks good. Huh. Wow. Okay, now I just need one little detail. And this might be good. I need some blue. There we go. I think that looks nice. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Okay. Let me save that. I will delete these frames. Export this. Call this up. And then we will exit this without saving so I don't lose the frames I had. Okay, now let's move it into the game, shall we? Okay, so let's see. Sprites. Layer. Idle. Let me pass this as deprecated. Just so I don't lose these ones. And let's see. Image, import strip image. And I want the facing down. Those are a total of 12 frames in a single row. There we go. And then I go to the other one. And that could be import, a strip image, facing up, 4 frames, 1 row. Okay. Let's see how it looks, shall we? I'm still missing the walking animations. Does she look good? I somehow feel like she looks like has a gigantic head right there. Yeah, it looks like her head grows like by 1 frame. It looks good when it's like the front. You can see the transition looks good. between the front to the sides, it looks nice. But when we go to the top, the head looks a bit too big. Is the hair? Do you think it looks good like this, or should I modify it? I feel like at least the one facing up looks a bit too big. Not gonna lie. Even though technically the size of the head doesn't really change. Yeah, the front looks okay, kind of. Yeah, I feel like the head looks gigantic. Not gonna lie. The run animation looks good. That one I like a lot. I feel like I need to do some adjustments to the... Hold on. 1 second, 1 second. Let me load this. Yeah, I did use different layers. Let's see, that looks fine. It's like no change in the head size, but for some reason it looks like gigantic. It shouldn't feel like that. Why does it feel like that? Shortening the head on the ends, the hair. You mean on this area over here? Like cutting like this? Is that what you mean? I don't feel like it really makes a difference. I could like shave like one frame, 1 pixel around the head, like this. Maybe. Hmm. A bee could help? Hmm. Well, that seems to have, like, helped somewhat. The shaving one, like, pixel. Maybe increasing the length in the back a little bit. Like, like here, down the middle. Like around there. Hmm. Like the lower end somehow the hair is just left with the, for example, is causing giant head effect. The lower ends at how the hair is just left white for causing the giant head effect. I cannot comprehend what you just wrote. I'm like, huh? The lower ends at how the hair is just left white, for example, is causing the giant effect. Oh, you mean the strands at the bottom? Ah, that could be a reason. Yeah. That indeed could be a reason. Let me copy this right here. Just so I can try. Let me delete this so I can see the animation. I can maybe move this a little bit up just to cause the effect. And push these ones in a little bit. No, that looks a bit weird. I suppose that looks good. Maybe. Okay, I could one frame, excuse me, one like pixel from around the head. So in theory, that should like solve some issues. File, export, sprite sheet, export, yes. Okay, let's see how it looks. image, import strip image, facing up, open, import. Okay, I cut 1 pixel from the top, all around the head, and expanded the lower center of the hair. Okay, that looks more like okay. For sure. It still feels a bit big, but not as a gigantic as before. I suppose that was a good, solution. What do you think? Oh. I think that actually looks okay. I believe it's acceptable. Maybe. I don't know. The more I look at it, the less I like it. It does look good to the eye now. It doesn't feel as gigantic as before. But I'm still maybe it's because the transition between walking like this, because of there is no movement animation, matching the current sprite, the new sprite. Maybe the transition is what is causing the issue. It's like an optical illusion that makes it look not quite correct. You can do turning diagonals if you really want to. Yes, I could, but I don't feel like it's necessary.
Rose from the sea foam and took the ship as her own.
And it would be a bit, quite a bit of extra work, not gonna lie, because the enemies would need their own animations to match, I believe. Okay, that's looking okay-ish. Shall we try to do the run animation now? Let's see. Let me find the file. There we go. Our story is reading random shifts? No, pieces of lore about the game. Yeah. Okay, we have this running animation right here. We need the one running upwards and downwards. And that's going to be quite a challenge. These are 6 frames. That actually look quite nice, not gonna lie. Let's select this, copy. I really don't like how this software handles the copy pasting. We don't have a running up and down, sadly. That's what I'm going to do now. So let me tag this as right. This is going to be our down. I think it would be the best direction to try first. So first, let's grab our lovely front one. Right, I'm going to use the eyes as they are. So that's where the eyes have to be, right? Since we start with the step up, that means they have to be a bit high. Then we go down twice from there. Okay. Let me clear these ones. So we go up two, then we slowly go down, one at a time, until then, right? And according to this, once we're there, we go all the way up again. Yeah, it's a snap to the top. So here we go to up. And then the same, we go down slowly. Like this. Okay. Remember that as turning your back and going vertically or horizontally upstairs, for example. No, is turning your back, basically. Just facing the other way is the goal. Okay, that's looking correct. Okay. This is going to be quite the challenge, huh? Blouse. I can like center the blouse here and then grab half of it, copy, paste, then shift to the other side and put it like this. So we have like the actual clothing as it should be. And then I can fill this and place that. Right, and then it goes down just the same. And I believe I don't move like anything about the blouse? Yeah, it's static. Okay. I will just kill these ones. And we go down each time along with the eyes. Then back to the top. And then down with the eyes. Right? And to grab the right leg frame like this, I will go to the body. Here, let's copy this. I need to center it. How do I center this? There, I believe that should be centered. So now I will do the same thing I did with the blouse. Just copy that, paste, mirror, go the other way. Like that. Let me delete like all the noise that is down here. Copy this. And then we can do the same on the other frames. Place, go down. Place, go down twice. Place. Place, go down. Place, go down twice. It's supposed to be twice, right? Yes, but for some reason I didn't lower this one. There we go. So now we have this animation. The 12 is like not looking correct. Yeah, the 12 one is not right. Huh. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Why is this so hard? Okay, and now they should be looking... Wait, why is such a big jump right here? The fuck? There's still a really big jump. What the fuck? And this is also very big. Okay, now that looks normal. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Now that's looking okay. Wow. That's so confusing. Okay. Now that we have that, I can grab the base. So, this. The fuck? That looks weird as hell. Oh, maybe it's because the position of the head. Ah. So we need to move this thing up. And the same for this. But I also need to refine this for sure. Let me just like do this to make it like look all nice. And we need the hair, at least the top part. Let's go at the eyes. So here I delete this. That's quite the appearance. I really I need to adjust this by 2 pixels, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. The hair. Let's start with the hair. So first, we place it and go down 1. Then we move, delete that, go down 2. Okay. And then we go back up. Then down 1. Down 2. Okay. Then let's go for this one. Just the same. Delete, go down 1. Then we delete, go down 2. Back all the way up. Down 1. Down 2. Okay. Now with the actual head, copy, delete, go 1, down 2, is this moved again? What happened here? Yeah, the eyes, even the eyes are wrong. Why does that keep happening? Okay. Again, the blouse is like misaligned. What the fuck? Okay, that looks nice. Yeah. Actually, I can maybe use the hair as it is, the background. Hold on. I just grab it from the middle, right here. Copy. Delete, paste, and then paste again, shift horizontally, align on the other side, like that. Then we grab it. We can leave it like that. Then I can do the same for the next frame. Right? That looks really nice. Right? And that looks like this. Almost there. We're getting there. Now we are missing like the hardest part, which is kind of funny. Let's see. At first I kind of want to fix the hair a little bit. Just to make it look a bit better. Okay, and that looks like this. Almost there, not quite there, but almost there. We're just missing the bottom half. Okay. Let's see. I kinda want to fix the arms a little bit. I want to like raise them a little bit. Maybe the other way around, actually. So it looks like this. Okay, that actually looks nice. Okay. So now the hardest part. So the first leg is the right one. Maybe I can like flip this first. I can like flip horizontally. Like that, and then I just need to make the dress more like specific. Hmm. Does that make sense, I wonder? Hmm. Let me see. That doesn't look nice. Hold on. What? Skirt. Let's hide the legs for the moment. And I'm just going to use the magic wand. And I want also this. Okay, then we move to the legs. And I'm just going to delete that. Okay, that's part of the body. Let's remove this. Just so I can... Oh wow, I need to do this for every frame, huh? Okay. So it's the same leg, but a little bit lower. Like a pixel lower. Okay. So from here, we will grab this as it is for the skirt. Like that. I need to delete this shadow there, and I will move these ones also right there. Right, and this needs to go a bit lower. And the next is when we step. So if I remember on the front, it just looks like a line. So actually, probably I should delete one line here, huh? Okay. Yeah, it kind of goes smaller a little bit. Okay. And then is the step, right? And for that, I can just I suppose I will just move this all the way down. Is that like really? That's supposed to be in a different layer. Okay. Hello. I want to select this. And we will lower this to the bottom right there. We are stepping. So for the skirt, we need to move this like quite low. I made a mistake. Okay, I believe that's correct. Okay. This is the one I wanted to modify. Okay. We got this, move this to the other layer where it's supposed to be. And now I can fix the leg. I want this all the way here. And this is going to be going like this. Right? This might need to be a little bit more to the left. Okay, now that we have this, we can just mirror it, in theory, to make the frames that are missing. So I will grab this for the legs, go to the frame 10, delete that. Oh, wow! Delete that, mirror it. Hold on. Okay, grab it all, copy, frame 10, mirror, okay. Then we do the same for the skirt. We grab the whole frame, go to 10, that mirror, okay. Number 8. The same, we select everything, copy, go to 11, clear, paste. Then we go to the legs, copy, 11, delete, paste, mirror. Number 9, select everything, copy, 12, remove, remove, paste, mirror. 9, select everything, remove, paste, mirror, and I can delete that. This one is not correct. There we go. That is correct. It looks okay, but there is something missing. Yeah, I know what it is. This is like not flaring up. Let's grab this. That is not supposed to be on this layer. And place them here. Also, it's not supposed to be on this layer. Okay. Okay. Your face network is so bad, really? You don't know why they keep changing the Wi-Fi password? Are they maybe having like people like connecting extra stuff to the Wi-Fi at the work? Maybe that's the reason. Maybe someone is like connecting over and over. Then again, if that's happening, that means someone is giving them the password. So changing name and password is not going to really be useful. If the other person is like already aware that you're changing name and password and has an easy way to get it, maybe a friend inside that can actually give them the password. Hmm. Okay, that actually looks okay. Nice. I just need to fix some details here and there. Okay, that looks really cute. Yeah. Looks playful. How much are these? It does look a little bit like he's skipping. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. But it does match the run from the other side. What do you think? I just noticed a detail. Is that from the legs? I wonder. No, it's from the body then. That little dot there. There we go. Does it look nice? Very good. Nice. I also think it looks pretty nice. Let's see, export sprite. Let's call this move down. Export. Nice. Let's check it out on the engine. So I will close this. Let's go to movement. And down. Duplicate. That so I can set this as deprecated. And this I will just open and modify. Image, import strip image, movement down, open. This is 6 frames per row. There we go. Let's see how it looks. Oh wait, that's that looks really funny. Look at that. I don't know why it looks so funny. Okay, the frame rate is wrong. There we go. Is it me or it looks a bit off when we are going like down? Huh. It does look a bit weird. Why is that? Hmm. Why does that look weird? Huh. Sideways looks good. Why is not looking like right? Oh, the frame rate is like slightly different. Huh. Is that why? Let me check. Okay, I think I need to set this to 10 frames. Okay, it actually looks good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that looks fine. Nice. Nice. Looks good. Ah, okay. Now let's do the next one. Let's copy all of this. And this is going to be up. Let's see. Uh, So I can probably exploit this. The thingy over here. Just grab this as a reference. This one. And here I go over to this right there. Remove. Push up. Right. And then we go just one there. And then this is direct. Like that. And I can remove the eyes here. We don't need those. Like that. That's weird. Oh no, there is actually a difference. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to bring the background here all the way.
Its timbers groan with wind and winds, and its shattered hulls warp like waves, leading wanderers astray.
Indeed. I'm going to remove this around the hair. Actually, let me hide everything else. Right? Bald folding. Let's see. I kind of want to see the background of this a little bit. Okay. With this, I can do like just a highlighting job here to make it look nice. Hello Spy, bienvenido. Bienvenido Spy. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido, bienvenido. Actually, let me do something else. I will use this. Okay, that kinda looks okay. Maybe. Hmm. Hmm. Bien cansado. Hmm. En estos momentos, cuando estás con ganas de hacer algo, uno pensaría que estarías trabajando en el paraguas. Solo es una sugerencia. Veamos. Are you using Windows 10 or 11? I'm using Windows 11. Yeah. Even though I don't really like it, and there is like a lot of stuff I don't really like about it, I simply felt like I should like... Well, no, that's not true. I had to keep up to date, mainly because of my job. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it either, but it's kinda of a necessary evil when you're programming, especially if you care about like, or your job requires you to be aware of security issues. Yeah. Además de que mis mods con mis paraguas estaba alejando mucho de la idea principal. Como proyecto me parece que es algo interesante tratar de hacer que el paraguas tenga varios usos, pero también tiendes mucho a desviarte, la verdad. Empieza uno a ver muchos casos de uso y eventualmente uno se pierde. Okay. I'm progressing slowly but surely. Very, very slowly I'm making progress. I hope this actually looks like something at the end of this, and I'm not like just drawing for the sake of drawing. Because I'm pretty much improvising right now. He tenido que hacer muchos modos de información. Llegué a un momento en el que las tantas músicas alguna que fallar debido a conflictos de otra cosa. Si no estabas pensando que funciona de una manera en particular, sí te va a dar problemas. It's a bit noisy, huh? Especially here. Let me make this more clean. Okay, that looks actually nice. Kind of. Yeah. Así que quería... Para ese tipo de cosas es mejor preguntar a la escuela, la verdad. I kinda doesn't look good. Now that's an issue. Well, hold on. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Actually, maybe not. Maybe if I do it like this. Right? And then we go back over here and I remove the white. How do I remove the white again? No, not like that. Okay. So I select with this. I remove with this. Select. Then remove. There we go. Now that I'm there, I can simply say, hey, up. And now if I hide this, it didn't work at all. Oh wait, it did work. It's just that I wasn't paying attention. Okay. So we go back over here. And I will grab this. Right? And then we go back up. And I will right click this. Okay. Then I grab the color from here. And then go like up. There we go. Nice. That's saving me so much time. ¿Por qué te banearon de la clase de inglés? Suena que estás causando muchísimos problemas en la escuela, la verdad. Okay, go to here, go back up, remove the white, and then I just grab the color and place it. Okay, then go back down, grab this, go back up, remove the white, grab the color, and replace. There we go. And here we do the same, copy that. We go back up, remove the white, grab the color, overwrite. Okay. Down, grab the color, remove white. Okay, and then we Oh. And touch a bit. Yeah. Go over here. Once more, we grab the value. Over here. Okay. All the way up. Remove the whites. Remove this ones also. Why is this like grabbing onto that? What the hell? Huh. If I do it like this, what would happen? Apparently nothing, huh? Okay. So we go down, I grab this, then back up, remove the whites, remove these ones. Okay. Then grab this, fill it in, fill it in. And that should be it. Okay. This is such a meticulous process. Suena como que ese maestro no quiere que aprendas inglés, de plano. Okay, we grab that, we go over here, remove that, remove this, remove that, remove that, copy this, use it. Okay. Grab this. Go back up. Remove the whites. Remove this. Grab the color. Place it. Okay. Next one. Almost there. Almost there. I'm almost there. Almost finished. This is very tedious, but I'm slowly getting there. All done, all done. Remove that. Remove this. Remove that. Remove this. Copy. Place. Verify, okay. Go back down, grab the next one, go back up, remove the white, remove the extra from here, grab the color, place it. Okay, we're done. Nice. Ah. Wow. You didn't have one. Wow. Okay, so now I can do this. Ready, set, go. It looks kind of weird, not gonna lie. Specifically the legs. Yeah. That one is wrong. Wait. This one is right. Why is this like off? Yeah, the last like frame is wrong. What the hell? Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, the last frame is wrong. What the fuck? Huh? I copy pasted. Why is the last frame wrong? The fuck? Now it's looking correctly. What the hell? That frame is completely off. What the fuck? Why literally completely off?
Se peina.
Yeah, the last frame is completely off. The hell? This one looks nice. There is just like a few adjustments I need to do to make it like feel better. Here I can remove this for altogether and move this up a bit and delete these ones. Wait, no. Hold on. Okay, what I need to do here is just invert these colors. Okay. So I just... really? Come on. That like that, that like that. Actually, maybe I can just get away by setting like this first. Right? And then I can just like selectively color depending. Right? It doesn't quite look right. Ahí lo que debes de hacer es hablar con el tutor de la carrera y avisarle que los maestros están poniendo clases fuera de horario. Es algo que no deberían de estar haciendo. I think I need to invert this. Yeah, it actually... Yeah, I think this looks better if I just invert them. That's not a good sign. Can I like reverse the frames? Okay, that actually looks kinda normal. What do you guys think? Does it look weird? Maybe I should give it the same treatment I did to the other version of this where I remove a few frames around the head just to make it like don't look like it has like too much brain. Just removing one little pixel. Just one pixel. Okay. The only thing it kinda doesn't look quite right is the fact that there is like white there. Too much white. Ah. Maybe I can just fix it like this. Okay. That kinda looks okay. Oh, it's also time? Oh, I didn't notice that. Wow. Ah. Yeah. Time flies. La verdad suena que esa escuela no es una escuela de verdad. Suena como que están jugando a que están en la escuela, pero realmente no es una escuela. Okay, let me export this since I already have this. Real quick. Export spreadsheet. Let's the backup. Okay. Upload. Up. Okay. And let's grab this. I will duplicate this. Make this deprecated. And grab this one. Image import. Stream image. I want the up. There we go. No, it's this one over here. Okay. That's our 6. We are good. And the frame rate is 10 frames. Utility. Maybe the hair is like opening a little bit too much when you're running up. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think the hair is opening up a little bit too much when you run up. The down and rights look good. The up looks a bit too big. Yeah. Also, I feel like the feet don't look quite right. Yeah. It's spreading too much when you run up. That's for sure. The down, I suppose it looks fine, but the up looks a bit weird. Yeah. We will fix that next time. Yeah. But now it looks quite nice. The main character. We just need to add the attack and a bunch of the other animations and we will be good. Yeah. We will continue this next week. Yeah.
Podemos me planear comprar otro para que así cuando se me descomponga también entonces ahora sí igualmente desarmarlo para poder tener facciones. I'm using Windows 11 on my work laptop, and I don't like it either.
Se peina.
Cuando yo estaba en la universidad, entraba a las 7 de la mañana y no salía hasta las 10 de la noche. Pero eso es porque yo decidía quedarme a estudiar. Bien podría haber ido 1 hora o 2 al día, sin problemas. Terminemos aquí el directo. Muchas gracias por venir al directo. Los veré el jueves para más Hogwarts Legacy. Bien. Sí, la verdad, con ese maestro que tienes, Spy, dudo mucho que vayas a aprender inglés. La verdad. Yeah. Okay. Let us stop here for today. Thank you so much for coming to the comedy night, and I will see you guys next time. Good night, bye bye, adiós, buenas noches, que descansen. Good night, bye bye, buenas noches. Good night. Buenas noches. Y continuaremos después. Good night, good night, bye bye, buenas noches. Muchas gracias. ¿Ya tengo 550? Did I already get to 350 subs? Nice. We are getting closer and closer to the goal. Yeah. Good night. Bye-bye. Adios. Bye-bye. Bye.
Yay.
Está hablando con la persona más pacífica, que yo sepa, de toda ni un XDD. Así que no. Spoiler, solo fue porque se me olvidó hacer una tarea. .xd. Y si al parecer si no es entrega una tarea el 100% de las veces uno se irá baneado de la clase. Porque allá me pasó unas 2 veces anteriormente pero el maestro me dejó hacerlas mientras en un salón aparte o en la sala de cómputo, me tardo hasta 1 hora y la clase dura 1 hora así que técnicamente, pierdo las clases así. Para mí que es más como estricto, ya que el maestro de programación una vez me preguntó que a cuál maestro era el que me daba inglés para ver si me la podía dar libre por accesorias.
2000 years later.
Y solo porque dije el nombre de mi maestro ya directamente el maestro estaba como, no ya valió, no se pudo calavera. Yo le ayudo pato.
Tired spy.rabbit.
Abeja apretón de manos. El punto es que con ese maestro es más de que tiene decisiones firmes las cuales no se cambian ni aunque pase un diluvio. Y hablando de diluvios pato. Se supone que iban a dar clases virtuales por esto de que no había clases. Pero ningún maestro salió a decir nada. Más que el de inglés que quiso hacer clases de Zoom. Spoiler, algunos tuvieron problemas con el Zoom. Y a mí directamente ni siquiera me cargaba la página. De pelos, se peina. Y bueno, se supone que mañana va a haber otra clase virtual, pero se me hace raro porque mañana no tengo clases de inglés. El máster ahora está tomando el control de los horarios. Calavera. Bueno, no, pero sí se me hizo raro ya que mi tutor de la carrera no había dicho nada de que sí iba a haber clases, y con eso por un momento pensé que esto se iba a extender y buenos recuerdos del corona. Al final le pregunté a mi tutor, y si parece que sí va a haber clases mañana, pero aún tengo mi duda con el maestro de inglés, y su clase de Zoom mañana cuando no tengo clases de inglés. Así pues antes se lo había dicho de que dividieron un montón de grupos, y los pusieron junto con otros, y estos mismos se dividieron en varios más, y bueno mis amigas les tocaron con masters. Del modo tutorial #da. Está bien, de hecho eso mencioné cuando le pregunté a mi tutor por mensaje. Pero ahí voy a ver cómo está la cosa. Solo sé que ahora sí voy a reprobar de verdad esta materia a pesar de estarlo dándolo todo.
Looks good. Also it's time.
De hecho decía eso de que a mis amigas les toco maestros, o bueno en este caso maestras, del modo tutorial, porque primero a la G, no se me ocurre un nombre, le tocó una maestra que no se sabe el verbo to be, _.xd. Y con mi amiga Mary pues si no mal recuerdo algo parecido pero con los pronombres. Y de paso que a las dos no les dejan tareas.
Time sure flies when you're having fun.
Y a la Mary si no mal recuerdo le ponen las clases más dinámicas XD. Sí a veces pienso lo mismo. El punto es que a la G está en la dificultad pacífica, la Mary está en la dificultad normal, y mientras yo estoy en la dificultad legendaria XD.
It is big.
Así por cierto se me olvidaba acá también con mi maestro también hay una cosa que son prácticas de laboratorio las cuales son para estudiar o hacer tareas pendientes. El punto es que deben de ser al menos uno por semana. Obligatoria. Y mínimo 1 hora con 40 minutos. Ya me imagino a los estudiantes más avanzados que tienen horarios donde salen hasta las 4 p.m. calavera. Yo tuve suerte como tengo horas libres por otras materias reprobadas.
Good night everyone.
Cara con el ceño fruncido y la boca abierta. No puede se gana mis más profundos respetos lugar de culto. Literalmente aprendí más inglés con Duolingo que con este maestro XD. Así por cierto.
Bye.
Felicidades por los 350 subs, cara sonriente. Cara con el ceño fruncido y la boca abierta. Se me acabaron. XDD.
Hand pink waving.
Hasta mañana, cara sonriente.
Bye bye. Buenas noches, que descansen, good night, rest well, bye bye.
Cara sonriente. Que descanse. Pan de molde apretón de manos.